Hi, my name's Caleb. This is Misanthrope's second devlog posted publicly. It's been a while because I didn't want to post devlogs when there wasn't any finished features to show, but my friends have been pushing for me to post devlogs of the unfinished features, so you see this green hitbox around me, this green outline? It's a feature I'm working on. It's gonna fully replace hitboxes with ones that are derived directly from the model. The old hitboxes will still exist, but they'll only be used when a creature is fully culled off screen, like that when they're behind me. These hitboxes are going to be used for a system in Misanthrope's core mod that works alongside Epic Fight to have dynamic wounds and injuries on creatures. So where you cut it, it'll actually bleed, and you'll see slashes, and it's important because Misanthrope Core also includes a almost finished feature for corpses. Creatures will turn into ragdoll GeckoLib-based corpses of their original model, but with detailed anatomy made by me. And the reason for that is that I've made it so that for getting meat and getting leather and stuff, you actually dissect the animal. You skin it, you remove the organs, yeah. Right now, GeckoLib Citadel animals and Lionfish API creatures. Anyone not familiar with Lionfish API, it's what Cataclysm uses. They don't have boxes, but I've actually nearly finished. Some of them do, some of them don't. That's because, I don't know, honestly. I've looked through Lionfish API, and according to the way the code looks, all of these creatures use a completely unique renderer through Lionfish API, so none of them should be showing up, but some do. My best guess is that what I'm missing is that some of them, like this guy, are actually using the vanilla loader, whilst someone like Ignis is using Lionfish. That's fine, I've nearly finished the Lionfish API. Actually, before the end of this video, you'll see it working. Alright, quick 30-minute break. Alright, so it's been 30 minutes, more like 45, but basically, nope, that is GeckoLib. Basically, these two little things are all that were needed to wire Lionfish API. All it does is it captures the model boxes and feeds it into the same pipeline that GeckoLib and Minecraft models were being fed into already. Over here with Citadel, we're actually doing the exact same thing. The reason it wasn't working previously is because of, hey, voiceover Kalen here. I got very rambly in this part. I wasn't quite sure how to explain this, so I'm gonna explain it in the voiceover now. The reason that it wasn't working previously, despite me having already coded this, is that I had it checking if the mods Citadel and Lionfish API were present before any of the mods were loaded. And so all I did was change it to check after they were all loaded, and it worked fine. Here's our first test with 103. Gonna create a new world. I don't know why I thought I was going to super flat for a minute, but then remembered I'm not. Alright, quick thing. Yep. Player models are being captured. Is that a little BIC? Yep. That seems right. Let's check some Cataclysm creatures. Okay. That's a good sign. That is a very good sign. So, everything rendering on Lionfish API now works. let's check stuff rendering on Citadel. That's some wild generation. Huh. I'll take a picture of that. I want to know. Sweet. Cool. Okay. Well, one more test. Let's see, because I haven't actually touched things using Mousy's Mobs renderer yet. Let's check that now. Alright. This will take like 30 minutes. 1 second. It's been like 6 minutes just popping back in because I realized instead of doing a whole thing just to fix Mousy's mobs, I should check if anything else is broken. No. These probably are all Gecko Lib. Now that I think about it. Let's... Okay, sorry, that took just a second. I wanted to quickly install a couple other mods that would be worth testing, because I would rather do this all at once. Okay. Naga is a problem. You're fine. Do you... Sir, do you know what a hitbox is? I don't think you do. You have a hitbox, it's just covered by your armor. You have a hitbox. You have a hitbox. You have a hitbox. This is why we test things. Sea Serpent, Ice, Fire, Lightning Dragon. Check the Hippogriff, check the Gorgon, check... I should probably check the Pixies and Cyclopses, too. Okay, Pixie. All good. Cyclops? That's fine. Freaky-ass motherfucker. Is there a reason you have this long-ass box back here, dog? You all have it. I'll just have it cull later. Sea Serpent's looking high and dry. Gorgon? Seems fine to me. Lightning Dragon. Alright, these dragons are all good, so that means 2 mobs are an issue out of Ice and Fire. Let's check Drakverns. These guys all use the same model, so I'll just grab like 3 of them. These ones down here don't use the same model, so are worth checking. Drakvern. 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 Yes, yes, and yes. Okay. You're correct. You're correct. You're correct. You're correct. Well, more to cull later, but let's check Alex's caves. Yep. 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 All good. There's no point in me checking every single one. These are all usable. Yeah, it looks good. Born in Chaos I know already works. How about Aquamarine? I think Aquamarine might use GeckoLib, and to be fair, anything using GeckoLib is a 100% chance of working. Maze Mother, yep, 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 and yep. Let's check Aquatica. Way better than I anticipated. Looks like it's all working. Little fun fact for the rest of you guys. Something to look forward to. The other thing I'm going to be implementing, the reason for creating these hitbox shenanigans, is that I plan on giving every creature IK, inverse kinematics. The big bastard over there, whose tail clips through the... like that. His tail will wrap up over the terrain instead. And really, that's just for fun. But I've got no reason not to. Alright, let's test these out. Water Dragon? Yep. 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 You're all the same. And you will work. So... one last one to test. This one uses lodestone. So this should be interesting. It might need to be in a desert. I miss PNG Tuber Remix 1.3.5 because 1.4, you guys don't get to see where you guys don't get to see our eyes move towards stuff in game. It's so annoying. Wait, does that mean no slimes are working? Screenshot that. Interesting. I did not get Prisoners Awakened. No, Prisoners Awakened uses GeckoLib. Alright. Well. That's my testing done. Voiceover Kaylin here again. You won't believe it, but I forgot to record anything for the coding, so, yeah, the next clip is about an hour later. Alright, so that should have fixed things. You guys were already working. Yep, that's the Frostmaw working, Bullet, and then... Alright, you lot have it now. You have it. You do not. Okay. I know what the issue is. It's just... So, this one and this one, the Hydra and Slime weren't working because their outer layers, like with the slime, the little inner cube in there is what's considered its actual body, and the see-through part is an outer layer. The 3 heads of the Hydra are also considered an outer layer, and previously, all outer layers were not counted in order to avoid counting armor and having, like, double layer. So basically what I did is I added a whitelist to specifically render this guy and that guy, which means I just need to add the end slime, and yeah, because you have it inside there, I can see those goddamn green outlines, yep, and the Pharaoh slime. So I'm gonna mark this as the end of the devlog to say that all entities are working, and that the next step will be to have these boxes be used as hitboxes, because all this was just the scanning for it. But first, let's make sure the Wither Storm fully works. I mean, do I really need to wait for it to grow? It's fine. Hey everybody. I know I said at the end of the last clip that, that would be the end of the video, but I need to talk to you guys about a few things. It's been about an hour and a half since I recorded the last clip. In that time, I've fixed the end slime, Pharaoh slime, and I have added a capture for Epic Fight. I would like to go in order and just show you, because it's quite a few changes. So, the end slime took like 6 minutes, to be honest. It's the same as the regular slime, it just captures this specific named layer. After that, I spent about 40 minutes fixing the Pharaoh slime. You see, you may notice something a little different here. The Pharaoh slime's outer cube, it doesn't attach or doesn't move with the model. And with everything else, the model, or the hitboxes, are animating. So the reason for this is that this isn't a real model. This cube is being drawn, is being drawn via 8 vertexes that are drawn every single frame, and then moved to different locations, or warped more accurately. So all I've done here is have the hitbox sit at their rest positions, since it's the same looping set of warps over and over, and it doesn't move more than about 1 pixel off. I think it's fine, to be honest. The other thing that I did is I added a catch for dynamic boxes. The Pharaoh slime also has an example of this in those spikes. Those spikes of its dynamically change sizes, but they do exist. And so I was able to capture them, and I added a catch so that it should happen with any future creatures that also have abilities like that. The next thing that I did was wire up Epic Fight. It's what took the other 45 minutes. You see, Epic Fight uses a mesh-based system, more similar to something like Blender. So you have a creature's mesh, and then you have the bone groups that are moved around. So what I did is I captured the meshes that Epic Fight uses, and turned those into hitboxes. And then I basically pinned the hitbox mesh to the same bone groups Epic Fight's already moving around, so then they just get moved with the mesh. Meaning that I'm able to capture all of Epic Fight's animations perfectly, and meaning also that dodges are body specific. Hell, you could do this just to dodge out of the way of something. If your body moves, so does the hitbox. Now that I've talked about that, I want to say the thing that's the main reason for me recording this clip. I am not sure this is gonna do well. I'm honestly kind of concerned. I have had my reservations about recording these in progress moments, you know? Really sitting down and, recording the stuff like, what I'm working on day to day with Misanthrope, what, the little adventures I go on. I'm not sure any of you are going to actually enjoy this, and I'm not sure if it's a waste of time and would just be better if I get the game out faster. So, if you don't mind, could you guys take a minute and comment and just tell me whether or not you actually enjoy this and want more of it? If you do, I'll keep doing it. Otherwise, I'll only make devlogs for finished features.